Merry Christmas, y'all. First off, YouTube's at it again. They deleted a bunch of my videos last night. About 4 of them they got. What's funny is one of them they deleted. It's posted on my channel 2 other times and it's still there. So it was probably done manually. Who knows? I don't know. I think somebody, I have somebody that has a mouth on them. I kind of made them look stupid yesterday in the comment section, so they probably reported them because it was right after I did that. Don't matter, but legally armed America. I didn't make that video to be like, nah, look, this guy's a bitch. Fuck him. He is a bitch. Don't get me wrong, but that's not why I made the video. I made the video to show like this is what we're facing, people. Like I don't think what I said was attacking him. Like I told him, I just stated the facts as I know them. And then one of my subscribers went over and said, "Hey, I will pay all expenses for both of you to come here. I'll find a venue, and we can even sell like tickets for charity or something, or you guys can just come and sit down or whatever. Either way, I'll pay for it." And he declined to show up in both instances, whether it was going to be a charity boxing match or sit down and talk. He declined, even with all expenses paid. He declined. I think that says a lot about the dude. But I don't know. I don't like him, but that's what we're facing. And it's not just with him. You have to think I don't know how many subs he has. I know he has over 100,000. I think it's like somewhere north of 170,000. Could be more than that. But all the views he gets, that's one more person for each view that is just getting the wrong information. And then whatever they've already believed because they've been told, now they are, that belief is supported by their idol's belief. And they're like, well, Legally Armed America said it. Well, Guns and Gadgets said it. It's got to be true. And they're just making a whole generation of people ignorant, and making them like instilling wrongful beliefs in their mind. Just like Congress can just fucking write laws, just rule over the states. And it's just not true. But I hope y'all had a Merry Christmas and hug your kids. There's going to come a day that one of y'all ain't going to be here. And, hopefully you all don't decide who that is. But that day is coming. And, at the rate we're going, we might not even have Christmas next year. They may just cancel Christmas altogether. Cancel Jesus altogether. No more Christianity, which Christmas has a lot less to do with Christianity now than it does with the corporate dollar making the dollar. It's become a corporate holiday. Unfortunately, I remember when it was about family and about giving. It's no longer really about that. Speaking of which, I have a subscriber who, please don't ever send me a comment past 10 p.m. saying, "Hey, do you know anything about this?" Wait until the morning to do that, because I had a subscriber that sent me a comment last night saying, "Hey, what do you know about the Act of 1871? I want to hear your opinion on it." It's like, well, I know a little bit about it, but not enough to, actually, I forgot all about it at first, and I started reading. I was like, oh, yeah, I've read about this before. But then once I started reading it, it was a big rabbit hole, and I dove in that bastard head first. So why Christy was up all night wrapping presents, I was up all night reading and watching videos and reading more and watching more videos. And I went from the Act of 1871 to the original 13th Amendment, to the fact that our 13th Amendment now was passed in 2 days. I didn't know that. I guess, like I tell people all the time, I don't know everything. I know some, but I don't know it all. And it was completely unconstitutional how the 13th Amendment that we see today was enacted. New Hampshire in 2013 actually filed a bill that recognizes the original 13th Amendment. I think it was House Bill 638 in New Hampshire. So I just dug down a big rabbit hole. I'm going to be digging it down for weeks and weeks and weeks, and already can see where it's going. But anyway, guys, have a Merry Christmas. Oh yeah, I didn't say this because I recorded this twice, so I don't know if I said it in this video or not. I think I did though. YouTube's at it again. I think I already said that. The videos I posted last night they took down was that it's called USA Militia Declares War on the Illuminati. It's already on my channel. It was originally posted by Fisher of Men. You can't search it. They totally blacklisted the video. I think it's a pretty great video. I think it's pretty relevant for today. But keep your guard. Oh, bombing. Oh, there was a bombing today in Nashville too. Really weird how apparently it happened. Apparently there were some calls for shots fired. The cops show up. There is an RV with a recording playing with the woman's voice saying there's a bomb going to explode to evacuate the area. So the time come and went when it was supposed to explode and it didn't. So people started coming back in and then it went off. Who knows what it is, guys? It could have been a false flag. It could have been some angry hillbilly that wanted to hurt some cops. You never know. I guarantee it'll be used to restrict your liberties in some way. They'll be like, oh, you can't travel in an RV now. You're dangerous. You might make a bomb out of it. Don't want nobody making bombs out of RVs. Everybody's a criminal that has an RV. You know that. You know they'd be trying to make bombs out of them and shit. And soon it's going to be, you can't have no 16-inch rifles. What if you was to take a hacksaw blade to it? Then it would be a 12-inch short-barreled rifle. It would be illegal, and you didn't pay a tax. And the ATF guys, the ATF is a tax collecting service. That's what they are. I don't think, even on the NFA items, you don't go to jail for having a full auto that's not registered. You go to jail for not paying the tax on that full auto. So the question becomes, even if it was constitutional, the question now, which it's not, the question becomes, is a $250,000 fine and 10 years in prison a justifiable punishment for not paying a $200 tax? It's not. Jump down that Act of 1871 rabbit hole, and it may open your eyes to something that my eyes were open to, but not to the extent that they are today. That I'm not going to go into because I don't know enough about it yet, but I do see my eyes opening up to some other stuff I didn't know. Have a great holiday, guys. Hug your kids. Hug your kids. Like, the only thing I can physically remember from my kid, and like, I don't know by that I mean like I can feel, is hugging him. Like, I can still feel what it feels like to put my arms around his big ass and hug him. So make sure you hug your kids, guys. Have a good day.